but surely. Oh my god.
Strikers!
What the heck just happened?
Goes Magneto with his own meteor. Who's it going to take down? And well, there too! The whole strategist line is down, but it's not 0-4. Strikers, a whole lot of damage trying to come in right now. Oh my god.
Great. And we have the Magneto ultimate going down as well. There's just denial everywhere, and it is a
with two. There we go. There's
my
what
god!
they needed. There it is. Let's get the oh my god. There we go. Of course, it will be. Speaking of tonight's games, up first, we are going to be having a Moonlights versus Nightshade for our game number 1 of the week, set number 1, I should say, as well. Up after that, KC Birthright versus KC Strikers. A just absolute battle of titans there, KC versus KC. Some very exciting action going on tonight. Oh man, I'm so excited. Great maps coming out as well. If you all haven't seen the maps for this week, we are going to be starting on the Royal Palace. We can see there, followed up by Midtown with our lovely little convoy game mode, finishing it up for the day with the Hall of Jalia over there in the Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda. Some fantastic maps, a great map pool for the week, if I must say so myself. And here we go. Yeah, I was going to say Magic Chem's unfortunately not going to be allowed on that Magic for this game. Instead, will be on the Reed Richards, possibly, with Mag, Squirrel Girl, Thing, Cloak and Dagger, and Invisible Woman. Meanwhile, we do have Storm, Luna, Bucky, Mag, Loki, and Thing. Shuvi, here we go. Oh, I'm so excited to see Falcio on this thing. Quite literally again. That joke just writes itself.
Open area to start. Let's see how this goes. Tight corridor is not really being contested over just yet from either one of these teams, but the double things up in the front line are going to be punching their ways to victory. No real damage done yet from either one of the teams, but we can see this thing starting to take a decent chunk of health. He is going to fall down. My god, and that's the first death of the game already.
It's going to be a little bit hard. You know, Magicem's, like I said, not on that Magic, forced to go onto the Punisher here, making a few switch-ups already. I'm excited for this. You know, Giggles on the Cloak and Dagger already has that ult. Might use it to start the fight off. Squirrel Tsunami, still not used. And let's see how Birthright attacks this.
Trying to push up forward slowly but surely. Oh my god.
Strikers!
What the heck just happened? The entirety of Strikers just ripped apart. Oh my god. You know what?
Yeah.
To the next fight. We can't watch this anymore.
Next fight, yep.
We can't watch this anymore.
That was Strikers very successfully holding the point, I will have to say.
This is problematic. Now they're going to have to deal with 3 on the flip side, and not with that. Not with that.
Oh my goodness. Skizzy. Beautiful plays there on that Bucky. And Bucky just in general, man. And now let's see how they're going to be holding this. Like you said, a few ults. Eris actually going to be falling down on that Luna Snow, unfortunately. They're going to have to start backing up. There's the Invisible Woman ult. Meteor M coming out, not able to pick anything off. That's very bad for Octayak. Will fall to the Thing as well. And with 99%, I believe they're actually going to be losing this. Birthright's able to take it.
I think that Magneto ultimate has to go huge here for Birthright. If it doesn't go well, then it's not going to be something you can hold. Everyone is slowly starting to pile on, and ultimates being used left and right from both of our KC teams. The war is going to end right here and right now. Can Birthright hold this, or are they going to fall to pieces? 2 members already down, slowly but surely. They're coming back up, but this Bucky is going absolutely bonkers. 1 already down, 2, 3 down as well. It seems like a point's going to be held. 99 overtime will begin, but the entirety of Birthright is back in their base and will be sent home at least for round 1.
Yeah, man, Strikers with a very strong early showing here. Absolutely disgusting, Shuvi.
We'll see if Team Birthright is able to come back on this one, or if we're gonna end it again on a 2-0 on Odin's Archive.
Here we go. We do have a Hela on the field as well. This is going to be very interesting. Trying to contest Skizzy is going to be the name of the game here. Obviously, that Bucky able to put in so much work. Magicem's going to be on Star-Lord as well. This is going to be very interesting. Birthright, let's see how they're going to attack the point, Shuvia. It looks like Strikers going to be already on it, taking a very firm hold of it. Swirl Hunter grabbing one there. The Storm as well. Skizzy, like I said, both supports already going to be down. My goodness, Birthright has to back on up.
The Storm constantly trying to pump in the auto attacks, but it's just not going to work if you don't have the support behind you. This healing is way too much. Storm alone cannot hold on to this area, and she'll also fall into the void on top of it.
Oh,
the
no.
stagnated death timers, it is just not working out. 28%, yeah, the gauge is going to fill up slowly, but look at the positioning of Team Birthright. It's so far away from the center side, and the Hella gets picked off too.
Skizzy!
There's another pick onto the Magneto. Oh my god, it's just not going to work.
6 ultimates right now. I'm sorry, 12 ultimates, I should say. Both teams have every single ultimate. This is going to be a battle of resources, Shuvi. I hope no members of Birthright get picked off before they're able to walk.
Oh, no.
Caster cursed it. My bad. Unfortunate. Ying is actually going to be going down on the side of Strikers, losing one of their healers. Eris, meanwhile, is going to have to keep everybody up, but a big ultimate is going to allow Strikers to be able to just clean it up. 3 ults used on the side of Birthright.
I'm seeing sometimes from some of these teams, the shot calling on these ultimates are so awkward. They're not being timed correctly with one another.
Yeah.
But they're going to try it again. This might be the last push they have to go for. Have to brute force it. We got 95% on the control zone right now. They need to push this in, but are being continuously denied. And there is the kill onto the one person holding the line too. Overtime gauge is slowly but surely decreasing. Hella trying whatever she can, sitting in the middle, pumping down the damage, but it's going to miss all of them, save for the last few. You have to get the damage done. There's one, and that's about it. The hell, can she live a little bit longer? No, it's not going to happen. The control zone will go over the Team Birthright, and that is the map over already once again.
Kegs,
What?
finding out that Namor's whale was named Giganto made him go into an absolute laughing fit, which was one of my favorite things of all time. That was a beautiful
giant
moment. Is it a gigantic whale named Giganto? It's, you know, the strategist line, and here we go, Shuvi, right on out of the gates. Let's see how they attack.
Yeah, let's see how the first 30 seconds of this match goes, because we are just already about halfway farther than what we saw in our first game. 26 meters out. It's not that big of a deal, right? This is where the real crunch is going to happen for Team KC Strikers. A lot of pushing value, though, for Team KC Birthright. The Star-Lord actually getting a massive flank on the backside. That's going to divert a lot of attention from the side of Team KC Strikers, and we can actually kind of see that. They haven't really been able to get that much meaningful damage down onto the members of Team KC Birthright.
Yeah, I'm going to be looking really here at Skizzy once again, going 36-0 with those 29 final hits from before. Are they going to be able to do that same performance on the Hella this time? As we see those left clicks going out, right click as well. A lot of damage going to be going back and forth. Eris, meanwhile, trying to just keep their team up as much as possible. Ying does have the ult. There we go. Skizzy, my boy. 2 kills onto Gamerfletch and Magic Chems. A tank and a DPS both going to be down. That's a third, a fourth.
Oh,
brother.
My God.
Squirrel Hunter going to grab a 5th there, and that is actually all of KC Birthright going down. There we go. That's the Strikers that we know, Shuvi. At a level like this, it's really going to be a fight of those ult resources to see how they are going to be used. Falcio, going to be really rough there. Ying with that Luna ult, going to be defending a lot of this. Magneto trying to take down Luna, will not happen though. There goes Magneto with his own meteor. Who's it going to take down? It will do! The whole strategist line is down, but it's not over yet. 3 kills. Birthright still going. That legendary Star-Lord's doing it. Magic Chems showing them what they're made of. Octiac ends up going down to Falsier, and things going to be running on in shields up there for the Strikers. Will they be able to do it? Clobber time as well. You love to see it. Squirrel Girl will end up rooting. A lot of heals coming out though. Already back to full health. Strikers strategist line keeping up Falcio as much as possible. No ults on the board yet. They're trying to come as fast as possible. Fletch just about to have that clobber in time for Birthright up. Will it be there in time? Invisible Woman having that ult. Shields up for them. Everybody's going to be invisible. Slowing field out. 2.44 meters left. Fletch has clobber in time. Are we going to see it? The shields just everything being used right now. There's a kill. 2 members of Strikers are down. I don't think it's enough, and the first points taken for Birthright.
This is going to give them a decent percentage of this caravan pushing in towards the next checkpoint. But this right here, this is where you're going to really have to start focusing. As Scruggle Ultimate not exactly going in the correct direction, bounce back over to their team instead, which gives a little bit more lenience for Team KC Strikers to maybe find some spacing.
It's honestly inching further and further, and they almost have the second point down already. A little under 2.5 minutes clobbering time, and that's going to be Eris going down first. That is going to be Strikers having to use that Luna Snow ultimate to keep them up until Eris gets back. They will have that Invisible Woman ultimate. Now Giggles as well on Birthright, trying to do as much as possible. What are you going to do, Fletch? I'm sure is trying to find another pick onto anything out here in the front, pumping out that damage. Invisible Woman putting out that ultimate for Strikers. A whole lot of damage trying to come in right now. Oh my god. 3 found, 4, 5. Magichems is going to be out of there, and that's Strikers with a beautiful defense. A minute and a half left for KC Birthright.
They have to push down that ramp, but that ramp is so annoying to push on in when you don't have valuable ultimates. The Thing ultimate, 68% on the side of KC Birthright. They got 72. Trying to find a little bit more on
Magichems is down.
Should have it very soon. Yeah, but Magichems is down, Star-Lord down, but it's traded out for the Invisible Woman. Eris is down too. Health bar starting to drop. Valcio will also take the fall. Team KC Birthright might actually have control over this.
Will they be able to push it in? That Storm ult trying to do a lot here for Strikers. They do have the Meteor as well used. Yang now having that Luna Snow ultimate. They're trying to waste as much of Birthright's time as they can, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Only a few meters, and that is Birthright able to grab it. Less than 2 minutes on the clock. Let's see if they can shove it all the way in. Here we go, indeed. Thing just gonna be punching the Thing. It's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a thing off. They're thinging it, dude. I don't know what else to say right there. And now clobbering time is gonna be ready here for Fletch. Are we going to see it? Not just yet. Off to the side will be this Psylocke, which is a bit new here for Skizzy on over from the Hela. I like this Psylocke a whole lot. Does have the ult available. Ooh, trying to find anything there. I just got things everywhere. But that is going to be huge there. Buns finding 3. Giggles going to be just riding the shoulders of Buns right now. My goodness, trying to ask Doc to stim me up. My God, Buns is going crazy, Shuvy.
30 seconds before it is going to go over to overtime, and they have so many utilities available, but they're falling down. Giggles gone, Buns gone. Oh, and the Invisible Woman is going to fall down too. Oh my goodness, this is not that good. 15 seconds until overtime. I think it's going to reach until that point. Down goes the Star-Lord as well. It's going to be a regroup and push for that final push.
Look at that. Nah, they're not even going to be able to get on it. Falsier tries to go strange in time, but it won't be enough. KC Birthright not able to push it all the way.
See, here's the thing. I think for Team Birthright, they need to make sure they lock down the fact that these players have to play together. That's one of the biggest things that I've seen from Team KC Birthright. Faltering a little bit here and there, where they're just kind of going in by one at a time for some of these players. When you're defending, you gotta stick together. So if they can do that, from the performance we saw in the first round, we might be able to see ourselves a third map for once.
I'm sure Falcio's about to pop off with this. You can see it right there, Shuvy. Those waves hurt.
Oh my god, yeah, they're hurting already. Oh, this is all over the place already for Team KC Birthright. Shields are already being propped for multiple players across the board. Magicum's taken down a quarter of their HP, of course, will heal back up, but that is not good signs already. The backside of Team KC Strikers is already doing so much work. They won't falling down just yet, but this is still relatively good progress that Team KC Strikers are making. Birthright have to hold here right now, try to deny any attempts of aggression from KC Strikers. They are doing it at least for the time being. No one's dying just yet, but ultimates are going to start coming up in just a moment. Maybe for some of these players, the Thing, 93% on the side of Team KC Birthright. We've seen how good those can be.
Oh my god, Shuvy, this is going to be hard. It looks like Strikers might already almost get the first point.
Yeah, this is way too fast, I think, for KC Birthright to deal with at the moment. It's going to be the first one being held at about 4 meters away. We're going to be fighting inside of the Invisible Woman's ultimate, but it's just not that great. And we have the Magneto ultimate going down as well. There's just denial everywhere, and it is a team wipe. Not even close, baby. And that's the first checkpoint met.
4.5 minutes for Strikers to get this on
man.
through. Are they going to be able to do it? Signs point to yes. Yeah, they're already almost there. They're going to be cutting this corner right now. Fletch trying to make as much space as possible for his DPS to do what they need. Buns, this Squirrel Girl, are we going to be able to see it? The Squirrel Tsunami out. Oh my goodness, it's going to be rough. Fletch ends up falling. It's so rough. Buns does end up picking up the Scarlet Witch, but Shuvi, what is happening here?
They're slowly trying to hold the line on this, but the Psylocke just snakes down the Squirrel Girl. Oh no, they're gonna push on in further and further onto the ramp. Too much time is being spent from the side of Team KC Birthright walking back into this fight. Oh, this is problematic. The Dodgers trying to get the damage in.
Trying to build it up.
For KC Strikers, it doesn't really matter. They've already got the control of this caravan again.
Yeah, they've already have it. They still have this Eye of Agamotto as well. Probably going to be used here.
Oh, no.
3.5 minutes left to push it. Just barely any at all. Squirrel Girl almost going down there and will end up falling.
No.
Fletch now trying to get on it. Clobbering time. Maybe able to find a few picks. Legendary. Please. Are we going to see anything? Ying, no support ults right now.
No.
Magic Caps with 2. There we go. There's the footing they needed. There it is. Skizzy. Oh my god. There we go, Birthright. That's what you want to see.
This is now a much better fighting position that Team KC Birthright has.
Yeah, it's going to be very nice for them. The Eye of Agamotto I see going out from Octiac as well. Doesn't look like too much is going to be there just yet. Magic. Oh my god. I speak a little bit too early. The Meteor is out, but it's not going to be enough. And I believe that's going to be KC Strikers wiping up the rest of KC Birthright to take point number 2. Falls here. Yeah, not looking good on the side of Birthright again. 3 minutes. Strikers has to be able to get this there. It's not even that far. They are going to be sucked in right now. Oh my god, here on this third foot. I can just hear it. The sucking. Oh my god, man. It is crazy. Unfortunately, no Groot. But, oh god, we got to see a Groot this game. And look at the sword again. Magneto just going to pump out that damage. It increases his DPS so much. We do have the ultimate there from Cloak and Dagger.
Oh my god!
And that's the ult going down for Cloak and Dagger, and Strikers inching so close to getting a 2-0 victory for themselves. The Invisible Woman ult is up. Birthright, Fletch going to be running around trying to defend. That's another one down. The card is pushing. Giggles is going to be there. Is it going to be enough, though? Uses that invulnerability. Will die, though. The Agamotto's used. Fantastic coming out. Reed with the ultimate. I don't think it's going to be enough, Shuvi. They're staggering so hard right now. Will they find the time for their team to come back? Scarlet Witch with 2. Oh, no. Wait, actually, hold on. That Scroll Tsunami's doing a decent bit of damage. I see Jeff Water coming on out as well. And I believe that Pure Chaos is about to be used. Pure Chaos ends up getting 1 to Fletch, and that's it. Strikers taking the series 2-0, brother, for a beautiful day 1 conclusion.